Breaking news just into our newsroom. A verdict now reached in the Brian Fladoff standoff trial.
Car slammed into the public safety officer.
The home exploded earlier this morning.
We are experiencing some severe winter weather.
We're going to keep you updated on this developing story.
WBAY TV. Coverage you can count on. Action 2 News starts now.
I saw dust flying everywhere, and I knew that the bridge had collapsed.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. We begin with multiple breaking stories. The first from Miami, Florida. A newly installed pedestrian bridge collapses, killing multiple people.
Breaking news in Winnebago County we have been following since this morning. This afternoon at 4, we are now learning investigators found 2 bodies inside a home that caught fire.
And the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office tells us it is no longer searching for Jeremy Wallenfang, who lived there. He is the man authorities called a person of interest earlier today.
At least one person has been shot at a mall. This is a live look at the scene. Officials say they do have the suspect in custody. Right now, very little information is being released since police are still investigating. But just moments ago, we learned this is because of a dispute between 2 men. A judge calls it the most brutal murder that has ever been committed by one person in Brown County.
George Birch is being sentenced to life in prison without parole for killing Nicole Vanderheiden.
Apartment building is now just a pile of rubble after crews set it on fire this morning. Today's burn was planned following a chemical explosion last week that damaged that building.
The blast killed one man who investigators say was making the homemade bomb.
David, day after day after day of short days, and these frigid temperatures can really start to wear on a person. Sierra Gillespie joins us now live outside Green Bay to explain some serious symptoms. This is seasonal affective disorder. Sierra.
Cammie, it seems like this time of year we're all experiencing a bit of the winter blues, but experts I spoke to today say that feeling is actually a precursor to something much more serious.
Even to the south, those conditions could start to deteriorate. Take it slow, leave early from work, leave lots of following distance because your commute home is going to be rough. And our Jordan Betts is out on the roads right now in Brown County. Jordan, how does it look?
Hey, Catherine, yeah, and you can see right in front of us, plows are out trying to get those roads safe for you. We are just right by Lambeau Field. You can hardly see it because the snow just keeps coming.
Take a look at this flooding as seen from above by Skyview 2. Southeast counties in our viewing area, particularly Calumet, Manitowoc, and Fond du Lac, are impacted the most after receiving up to 5 inches of rain. And as we first told you today at noon, the Outagamie County Sheriff's Office has declared a slow, no wake order for the Fox River. That order is in place until the high water recedes. Looking at river forecast now in our area, this map from the National Weather Service shows the Fox River is near flood stage. And if we come over a little bit to the Wolf River in Shiocton, it's at moderate flooding level. New information, a volunteer group in Alabama announces it's ending the search to find a missing Reedsville teen swept away by a rip current last month. 17-year-old Jevin Lemke went into the water off the coast of Fort Morgan Beach trying to save his father and stepmother.
Investigators say he was hit by a drunk driver, and they are expected to release more details during a news conference at 8:30 this morning. Here's what happened. A car slammed into the public safety officer while he was standing outside his squad car at a car fire Saturday night on 41 southbound near Wabi Lane.
We are working to learn more about a Seymour apartment fire. Crews were called to North Main Street this afternoon. Our crew at the scene says the roof of the 16-unit building seemed the most affected by those flames. That fire, though, is now under control. Seymour police tell us all tenants are safe and are getting assistance from a victim crisis response team.
We're starting our newscast with a live look at the Senate floor where lawmakers are debating government spending. Congress has until midnight tonight to reach a compromise, or else portions of the federal government will grind to a halt.
The House voted on a stopgap spending measure last night, but now it's up to the Senate to take action to keep the government running. Right now, Republicans and Democrats have about 7 hours to reach an agreement and pass that short-term bill.
Well, Christmas has come early for Packers fans as Aaron Rodgers announces he is cleared to play.
As we reported on Action 2 News at 10 last night, the quarterback posted on Instagram telling fans he's medically cleared to return to the field. That's good news. Maybe a lot more than good news, Chris, as the Packers take on the Carolina Panthers this Sunday.
Well, Obviously, there is no doubt that the Packers would rather have Aaron Rodgers than Brett Hundley on Sunday. Hello, Captain Obvious. But that does not make Sunday an obvious win for the Packers. Must win, yes, but not a gimme.
Well, $1 million, certainly nothing to sneeze at, but compared to $440 million.
Pretty nice. That's how much is on the line in tonight's Powerball jackpot drawing. That number is expected to go up before the drawing. If there's no jackpot winner tonight, expect another surge, millions of dollars before the next drawing on Saturday. If you're weighing the odds, the chance of winning the Powerball is 1 in 292.2 million. Yeah, you can catch the winning lottery numbers tonight on Action 2 News at 10, or you can see them tomorrow during the morning show as well. As always, good luck.
The man released by the Taliban after being held captive for 5 years is now facing charges here at home.
The crimes he allegedly committed after returning to Canada last year.
A tow truck driver's quick feet may have saved his life after quickly dodging a car careening toward him.
I seen the car losing control. Once I seen it, I stepped back. After that, I had to run.
And vandalism and theft hitting ice shacks across Shawano Lake, who detectives say is to blame. That story tonight at 5. Well, a man takes a hard hit by powerful waves in Washington state.
And in the Netherlands, strong winds knock people to the ground. A closer look at those videos coming up next.
Thanks, Jenny. What looked like ordinary pineapples turns out to be a disguise for drug smuggling. The international drug bust that unfolded over 10 months. Straight ahead on Action 2 News at 4, students across the country from Virginia to Michigan and Oregon walking out to demand action on gun violence, why activists aren't giving up on the issue and how this demonstration differs from others.
And students in Northeast Wisconsin are also demanding change from Senator Ron Johnson. We're live at the scene in Oshkosh as they prepare to march the 2 miles to the senator's office.
And day one of the Bon-Ton liquidation sale leaves customers disappointed. What wasn't advertised about those Yonkers gift cards you still need to use?